Okay, well, let's examine you. Let's see. I already noticed there's a bandage on his chin. Red eyes, wept recently, consumed by grief. Yeah, he's definitely truly sad about this. And the fact that we know that it's not an accident makes me think that he is not the murderer. Shaving cut. You know, young man, still learning to shave. Clean hands. Okay. Don't know what we get from clean hands other than the fact that he's not getting his hands dirty. Okay. So, tell us about Miss White.
Who is Miss Margaret White?
Yeah, we haven't had a chance to meet her
She's
yet.
the young lady who studies with me. She visits here sometimes to help out with the greenhouses.
Yeah, this
In
kid
fact, she
seems
should
more
be
like an
here today.
academic than a
She
gardener.
wanted to work at the seed house. That's the small greenhouse across from the large glass house.
Yeah, we know where that is. I'm assuming you work here. We saw your task sheet.
Do you work here?
Yes, but part-time only. For I'm also studying botany at the University of London.
Ah, yeah, we got an
Following in your
egghead.
father's footsteps, then that is commendable.
Well, even if botany is not my strongest suit, there are people who say that I could be a good manager.
Okay. So why was the colonial collection half emptied?
We
What happened
noticed
there?
that a part of the colonial collection has been cleared.
Ah. At the moment, I'm just dealing with the storage room. I don't know much about the other
Okay.
rooms.
I mean, we have no evidence to believe that he does know why it's been moved. Well, tell us about the relationship with your father. He seems like a bit of a hard person, but
I imagine that your relationship with your
I'd love to
father
hear from your
may
own
have been
words.
a strained one.
Yes. I cannot say that he was a kind man, for he never listened to me at all. He forced me to work here.
Oh,
But now,
interesting.
after his death, I've been pondering it over. Perhaps he wasn't so wrong about me after all. I have to follow his path, and I have to manage Kew Gardens. And I can do it. I can be as good as any other who works here.
Interesting. So it seems like his father forced him to work here to begin with, but now he kind of wants to follow in his footsteps. Yeah, maybe as a part of his grief to carry on his father's work. Okay, well, tell us about Martin. He seems
Would
like
you
he's got
please
it
tell
out for
us
you.
about Martin Hamish, the deputy director?
Well, I have to tell you that Mr. Hamish is not and has never been the deputy director of Kew Gardens. My
Oh,
father
he
would not have
has
tolerated
not.
it.
Indeed. That is most interesting.
Yeah.
He told us that he was.
He makes claim to that title.
Because he believes that the management should be passed down to him now that my father is dead. But in actual fact, Mr. Hamish only has the honour of being the garden's longest-serving employee.
Oh,
In fact, if we're to
interesting.
think logically at all, should be me who takes over the management of Kew Gardens.
Do you not have a good relationship with Mr.
So it seems
Hamish?
like both of them want to take over the garden,
We
so
have
maybe
very little
now
in
that's the
common.
motive that
Mr.
they
Hamish
both
loves
have.
his plants and Kew Gardens, and I cannot say that I share his passion.
I see.
Then-
And how was his relationship
Then why
with
do you
your
want to take it
father?
over if you don't love
Oh, he
plants?
hated my father. It was obvious. He
Yeah.
would be furious whenever my father boasted of Kew Gardens in the newspapers or at conferences. He was convinced that my father was stealing all of the credit for
Okay,
himself.
I see his motive
My
now.
father treated Mr. Hamish in the same way as he treated anyone. Dismissively. With indifference.
So Mr. Hamish, like Martin Hamish, seems like he is the actual one doing like the horticulture here, like the gardening, like the botany. And his father, this guy's father, was the one who was basically just the director of the garden. Okay, have you ever heard of the Divine Syndicate?
Tell me, have you ever
I know
heard
that's a
of
weird thing to
the
ask.
Divine Syndicate?
No, I cannot say that I have.
Do you have any keys to the place?
Do you hold the keys to all of these locked doors?
Yes, you can have them,
Oh,
but I cannot give you the keys to the cloakroom. The employees' effects are private. I am sure you understand.
okay. Well, I'm okay with that
Thank
as
you,
long as
young
we
man.
have more access
we shall
now.
see you again soon.
Okay, so interesting. It definitely sets up more of what both of their motives are. Hard to tell if he cared about the gardens, like taking over the gardens before his father passed away, though. Like that might just be his method of trying to, continue on his father's life by continuing his father's life's work. Versus this Hamish guy seems like he definitely wanted to actually take over the gardens, or at the very least, you feel like he wasn't getting enough credit. Okay, especially since we also found that letter in his Mr. Dunn's belongings, talking about how Is that Miss White?
Look, Holmes, this charming
Yeah.
woman must be Miss White. She's entering the seed house.
All right, then that's where we're going. And I'm assuming we can just go over here. Just yelling at the door. So yeah, it seems like Heyman, or like, you know, he from the letter, like I was saying, that he was purposely trying to make sure that no one else got credit. Not just the fact that he wanted it, but no one else could have any. Okay, well let's have a chat with Miss White in just a second. I want to take a look through this room. See if we can't find evidence of the plants being here, maybe. What do we got here? We
These
have
leather
gloves.
are new and of good quality. They do not appear to have been used.
Okay. Ooh, what do we got here? One of their study
Materials
books?
For college study. They belong to Albert.
Okay.
This place serves as Albert's office.
Ah, okay, so this was Albert's office.
A book about ships. Nothing at all to do with plants.
Yeah. Wait, does he want to work in sailing? Interesting. So is that like what his actual thing is? Like he doesn't want to be a gardener, he wants to be a sailor? Oh, hold on. There was a thing here.
From here, we are unable to see the interior of the Colonial Collection Room.
Which is where we would have seen the murder take place. Interesting. Okay. That's important to remark, I suppose. So in case we ask, like, did she see anything happen? And she'd be like, no, I was in here. Interesting. Okay, hold on. So she's in the seed room. Yeah, you definitely can't see anything here. Let's go to the nursery real quick, because from there you could see something, theoretically. Use the key.
Locked.
Not anymore. Okay, so can we open any of these windows? No. Interesting.
The seeds of plant species are stored here.
Very cool. Anything remarkable about this? Doesn't seem like it. Seems like there's another part to this room, though. Not seeing anything here. Not seeing anything on the shelves. Yeah. Ah, the bust. The one, oh, Mr. Dunn.
It is a bust of Montague Dunn.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's the missing part.
I am curious if the marble
Yes.
we found will fit this place.
Yes, it does.
Here it is. The marble fragment that we found in the
Interesting.
Colonial
So
Collection
this is
Room
where the
is
bust
what they
went.
have
And this is
in
behind a
common.
locked door. So how did it get here? Interesting. So that was the piece of the marble fragment that was in the colonial garden. Okay, okay. What do we got here? Diplomas.
An award presented to Martin Hamish for
Oh.
Best Grower of the Year.
Okay.
A
And-
master's degree
yeah.
diploma. It belongs to Martin Hamish.
So yeah, he's the one who actually has the botanical know-how. And the fact that he was not allowed to take any credit, that is a good motive.
A thesis written by Martin Hamish.
Oh, okay. What do we got here? Anything around here?
A glasses case. It is empty.
He is wearing
This
his
area
glasses.
serves
Yeah.
as Martin Hamish's office.
Yep. Pretty obvious. And yes, he does wear glasses.
We can see the interior of the Colonial
Yeah.
Collection from this window.
Okay. So if he had this window open, he could have seen what happened to Montague. Anything interesting about
poster
this?
is for an exhibition that Martin Hamish was directing,
Oh.
but it had nothing to do with Kew Gardens.
So, and this is, where did it take place? So the University of Oxford Botanic Garden.
This certificate belongs to Martin Hamish. He won a
So
horticultural
he is the one who
competition.
has the, I mean, I guess also maybe he's the one who has the knowledge to use the poisonous plants. Interesting. There seems like a lot of evidence stacking up against him, but
These young plants must be
Nothing
delicate if they
definitive
are
yet.
kept in the nursery.
yeah, it seems like all signs are pointing towards him, but might just be a bit of a red herring, because we still have another person we haven't met yet. And we haven't even talked to Miss White yet, and we don't know if she has a good motive. So far, I can see why Martin might feel like he is not... He is being maligned. He's not getting the credit he deserves. Not saying that's a good reason to murder, but that might be his justification. Okay, and then we also have this room over here. But I think this is the...
Locked.
Yeah, okay. So this is the office, I'm assuming, of Montague? Or is this Miss White? Oh, aha! The missing protective equipment.
It appears as though the protective equipment is missing from
The
here.
one that we found in the fire. Okay, is there anything else remarkable about this? Normally they... Don't keep it open. Okay, what do we have
Gloves.
here? Yeah,
Waterproof aprons. Everything one might need for self-protection.
against
Do they grow
poisonous
dangerous
plants.
here?
Yes, they do, in fact. Well, they were in the special display that was stolen. So there is something else here. Interesting, but we can't see it here. It's not on the ground. It's not above this. Ooh, what do we got here? I mean, this is the gap that we saw. Oh, mask.
Such masks
There
are
we
generally
go.
worn when dealing with toxic
Exactly.
chemicals.
Or toxic plants. Okay, so what do we have here? Oh, lab table. What do we have here? There's a wet bottle trace.
There was a bottle here. It
Yeah, I left a ring.
behind a trace of the substance that pervaded the laboratory.
So perhaps we can take a
Several drops
sample.
of the substance.
What do we have over here?
Gold dust.
Gold dust.
Good heavens. What's it doing here?
Yeah, that's an odd
The
thing to
gold
see
is
in a botanical
almost
garden.
immune to chemical attacks, so it may be a valuable auxiliary for various experiments.
But
Right,
why
right,
would
'cause it's
anyone
neutral.
perform such experiments in a botanical garden?
Yeah. Why would you?
Several drops of the substance were spilled. Someone carried this bottle around.
I mean,
The
we don't know
bottle
what
is
was
no
in the
longer
bottle.
here, but it is possible to detect a faint scent. We need a good nose.
A good nose. I know just the nose. We know the nose. All right, so table for experiments here.
This is a table for experiments. It resembles my own.
So
Oh,
can we
this one's kept
do
in good
experiments
order.
without having to go back to Baker Street? You have a phonograph.
Phonograph used for voice
Oh
recording.
yeah. Back when they were discs, they were
Yes,
like
this is quite a
vinyl
modern
discs.
laboratory.
All right, so what is this? Can we put it in? Okay, cool. We can play it back and crank that. Okay. Yes, the idea that plants can talk to one another. Yeah.
A study report by Martin Hamish.
Yep, pretty unremarkable. Just, him just making scientific observations for his research.
Clear from these multiple experiments that plants to respond to their environment and have consciousness. Margaret White, February
It's a very simple consciousness, but it definitely seems like plants are alive in a more
Study report.
advanced sense than people might say. So interesting. Evidence required. Is there another disc somewhere? Like another cylinder? What do we got here?
Chemicals. A sufficient quantity for some serious experiments.
I mean, yeah, this is a botanical garden. You imagine they have a lot of chemical experiments they need to do. Perhaps finding better fertilizers. Especially if they're affiliated with the university. University of Cambridge, botanical
a
section.
botany book.
Yeah. Anything special about this?
This student's book belongs to
Albert. And it says repeat year. Yeah, it seems like he really doesn't like plants. Like he has no interest in the botanical world. Or at least no interest before these events.
Locked.
Okay.
Holmes, Albert Dunn didn't give us the key to this.
No, he did not.
It does not matter.
Hell yeah, that's what I was hoping to hear. Okay. Yeah, these lockpicks are... Ooh. What is... this can... so now they've added a new component to this. Okay. Neat. Okay, so how does this interlock? I'm going to guess like this, right? Okay, that's a good starting point. And this can move back and forth too. This here. Okay. So we'll leave that there for now since we don't know how it's supposed to interact. I think that is the obvious thing that goes here. Okay, something fits through here, though. Like so, maybe? What if we move... Ah, yeah, that definitely goes there. I like the way that looks. Let's see. We can also do... Oh, yes, we can do rotate all, which is very handy. So something goes in the middle here. This one. So it looks like we need to... Aha, just like so. Like that? Yeah! You know, their lockpicking minigame is pretty neat.
Open.
I'm into it. Okay. So what do we have over here? So this is Miss White's locker. Again, way better to investigate everything before we talk to them.
A vanity purse.
Yep.
It is of high quality.
That's nice. Look, a little purse. Little handbag. What do we got here? Ooh, letter from the family. Margaret, we were surprised to receive your letter. How could you think to ask us for money after all of these years that have passed since you left, and without any thought of us? You have never shared with us any detail of your success at the university, but you chose to do so now? We suppose you must be ashamed of us, for we are not from the same high class as your new friends. Yes, we are modest people, but you should learn to put your family first, as we at home have always done. And none of us ever compromise their reputation, as it appears you have already with your employer, Mr. Dunn. No, Margaret, it is you who makes us feel ashamed. Oh, interesting. So it seems like Margaret, you know, Miss White came from a more humble background and is embroiled with something with Mr. Dunn. Interesting. Okay, well, we have points of conversation. Man, we have a lot we can investigate here. Oh, geez. Okay, so that's... Oh, yeah, Albert Dunn. Okay. All right, what else we got here? We have a letter. Dear Margaret, I know how your financial troubles are overwhelming you at this present time. Please let me reassure you that I could not permit you to remain in such a dilemma. I was born of a wealthy family. I would consider it an honor if you might accept my help. Your devoted servant, Albert. So Albert seems to have a thing for Margaret. All right, what's in the jewel box? Let me open this up. Yeah.
These jewels must be worth
Yeah.
a small fortune.
No kidding. So is that what Albert gave to her?
Apparently, Miss White is a capable student.
Yeah, she has a master's in chemistry. Good for her. So what's
A
White's
draft of the letter
request?
that Miss White sent to her parents.
Ah, okay. Wait. I want to read that. What did she send to them? Because that's the one that they send. They're very like, you know, how could you? Okay, letter to her family. Gotcha. Okay. Dear mother and father, I am writing this letter with reluctance to ask for your help. My studies and my housing costs have proven to be more expensive than I had anticipated. I fear, therefore, that I may not be able to manage in the long term. I know that we have had our disagreements in the past, but would you be so heartless as to allow your daughter to fail her studies due to lack of money? Interesting. So she needed cash. And Albert would definitely get it all if Montague died. Okay, maybe there's a motive there. Okay, possibility. All right, let's take a look at Martin Hamish.
Martin
Hey,
Hamish's
Emmy,
wife.
how are you doing today? Ooh.
Martin Hamish studied chemistry.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Organic chemistry. That stuff is tough. So what is this letter from Martin Hamish? Okay, my general secretary, recent events unfolding at Kew Gardens oblige me to renew my application for the management position. As I have stated already in my previous letters, I believe that no one is better suited for the post. While Mr. Montague Dunn was alive, I understood your reservation to my suggestion. Your reasons were political, and so I was happy to comply. Oh, I love eel so much. Oh, unagi, like sushi is so good. But now, The Kew Gardens lie in disorder. How can I stand by and allow it? How can I leave them in the hands of inexperienced people with no motivation? I must urge you to cast your decision as a matter of urgency so that I may devote myself entirely to the noble task ahead and free my mind from the uncertainty. So, from what we can gather here, Hamish was denied the position because Mr. Montague Dunn held a lot of political sway with the managers of the garden, like the owners of the gardens. So that's why he was given the position, and Hamish was kind of like reluctant, but, he had to comply. He understood what was happening. But now that Montague Dunn is out of the way, he wants to take up the mantle. That's a very nice place to be. That is a great privilege to enjoy. Fresh, delicious eel. Oh, is that the father and son? Looks like it. Yep, father and I.
Kew
Yeah.
Gardens.
So it seems like Hamish has a long history of being at the gardens. Interesting. All right, so Botanical
A review
Magazine.
on rare and exotic plants. Martin Hamish has written several
Again, he seems like a
pieces.
very accomplished botanist, so he does definitely have the technical skill to use the plants to poison Montague Dunn. But it also seems like Margaret might as well, considering she has a master's in chemistry. Albert, on the other hand, though, no interest in plants. Yeah, yes, that's the thing. He loves sailing. He wants to be like a sailor or a captain. Ooh, what's this photograph here?
Young Albert, standing with a woman in front of London University.
And who might that be?
Young Albert.
Looks kind of like the Miss White that we saw, but I guess we can ask. Ooh, what is this
A
refusal
rejection
letter?
from the British Royal Naval
He wanted
College.
he wanted to join the Navy. Royal Navy School of NCOs, Recruitment Center, London. Sir, it is my regret to inform you that despite your excellent results within our entry examinations, we are unable to invite you into the Royal Navy School. Oh, your father, Mr. Montague Dunn, has expressed his intention to entrust to you the directorship of the Royal Botanical Gardens in Kew, and it is clear that he would not release you for an entire year of naval training. Please accept all of our best wishes for your future at Kew Gardens. Ooh, so now he has a motive as well. He wants to join the Navy because that's his passion, but his father won't let him. So, if he were to take him out of the equation, then he could join. But see, now it doesn't make any sense because he said that he wants to take up the directorship now that his father has died, almost as like a way to honor him.
Specialist articles on shipyards and ship construction.
Cool.
Albert Dunn has a great passion
Yeah.
for shipbuilding and the sea.
Not the Botanical Gardens. Curious. Okay, so we've investigated all of their lockers. Is there anything else in the little office lab they have here? Well, we need to get Toby here so he can investigate what this chemical is. All right, so why don't we go do that? Go grab Toby. Tobes McGobes. Come on, little buddy. You've got some important sleuthing. Interesting. Oh, man, now I just want eel. Oh, eel is so good. All right, Toby. Come on, buddy.
Come on, Toby. We have some work for you to
Oh.
do. Let us
I do
go
love
to
they
Kew
have
Gardens.
a little custom embroidered blanket, carpet for him. Oh. Love it. All right, so let's go back to the lab. Oh. I love that Toby's in the carriage whenever we need him. He's actually there. Oh. Yeah, they really upped the model quality on Holmes and Watson compared to even compared to the Testament of Sherlock Holmes. All right.
Let us take Toby to the laboratory.
Hell
He will pick up
yeah.
the scent
Love
of this
it.
mysterious substance.
It's Toby time.
Search, Toby. Search.
God, it is kind of horrifying, the way they look down at you. Oh, God, it's a little freaky. All right, so. The most capable bloodhound in all of England. Able to open doors with a single paw swipe. So what was this chemical and where did they take it? I mean, my guess would be it's for fertilizer, but who the hell knows? Oh, I thought it was going to go inside the gardens, but no, no, no. Going around the corner here. Little Toby, look at him go. Interesting hidden place. Why would they bury a jar of
Congratulations,
chemicals?
Toby. Now let us see what you have found.
Yes, what is this? I'm assuming we're going to get to do a chemical analysis
This is
of
the
it.
bottle that was used in the laboratory. It was buried here. There is still some liquid remaining in the bottle, with gold flakes.
Yes,
A
as we
tiny
know, it's like a
caterpillar.
mediator.
Not surprising to see one in a garden, but at the bottom of a bottle.
Definitely strange. Okay, well, I'm assuming we're going to be able to examine that perhaps in the lab. Very, very interesting. All right, let's poke our head in. Assuming we can just do it. Oh no, we can't do it here. Ah. So what do we have now with us? We can now take this and yeah, we can examine it at Baker Street. Again, I want to examine as much as possible before we talk to Hamish and Miss White. Yeah. Martin Hamish is an interesting character too because he definitely seems to have it out for Albert. But it seems like almost everyone would have benefited from him dying, which is curious. Yeah, all of them have a good motive.
Let us determine just what we have found here.
Or, like I said, a strong motive.
Into a test tube to perform an analysis.
All right, seems pretty simple.
This is the bottle that we found hidden at Kew Garden.
Oh, we'll use a pipette, of course, of course. We're scienticians, after all. All right, so some of the fluid. So how are we going to analyze what this is? Well, there's all the gold. Okay. So
A colorless,
it's a clear
water-based
liquid, yeah. Inhale. Oh, that's a dangerous gambit.
Quite a
Don't want to poison
strong
yourself.
floral aroma.
Floral aroma. Similar to maybe what we smelt from Montague's lungs.
Holmes?
Oh, that's a
What are you
bad
doing?
idea.
It has a bitter taste.
Oh,
What if
buddy.
it's poisonous?
Did you ever see poison stored in enormous jars like that? Anyway, there is
Okay.
a doctor nearby.
Yeah, there is
So
a doctor
what do you
nearby,
think it
but,
is?
you know, he
It
might
is
not be
some
able to
kind
cure
of
your poisoning.
Organic compound. Let us vaporize the liquid and see what happens.
Yeah, put it on the old Bunsen burner. Anything unique about this? Okay. All right, it evaporates to some sort of almost like a crystal.
Small colorless crystals.
Yeah.
Colorless, tiny crystals that are soluble in water with a floral
I mean, again,
smell
I would
and a
guess
bitter taste.
fertilizer.
Watson, could you pass me that small bottle, please?
Of course. Here you are. Holmes.
But then why
do you
go to
know
the
what
effort
it
of
is?
hiding it and burying
Wagner's
it?
reagent. There was a label on the bottle that you passed to me.
No, Holmes. I meant the bottle that we found.
Yeah.
Let me add the reagent and see if there is any sediment, and then I shall
Yeah,
tell you.
I have no idea. I would have guessed fertilizer,
I need
but then
to
I
take
would
a
also be
pipette.
like, oh, pipette, of course. Of course. Again, we're scienticians. But also, why would you hide a fertilizer? Unless, you know, it's an experimental fertilizer that you're afraid that maybe someone's going to try to take credit for? Oh, we put it in the liquid version of it. Okay.
Red sediment, just as I suspected.
Okay,
This
so Holmes,
liquid
what do
is
you
of
know?
Organic origin. It contains some alkaloid. Most likely it is unstable, and that is why
Right,
there is a
right.
quantity of gold dust
To stabilize,
prevent
yeah.
contamination.
Uh-huh.
This
To
mixture is
help.
probably a fertilizer.
Yeah, okay,
Someone was
okay.
carrying out unusual experiments.
So
in
that
the
is what we
gardens
thought.
of
It was
laboratory.
it's a fertilizer of some kind. But why would you hide it? Interesting. But yeah, the gold helps keep the chemical pure. Interesting. So what else do we have? We have the conversation point. So yeah, I guess let's maybe talk to Albert. Since Albert is the one we've already talked to, I want to talk to him again to see if anything comes up before we talk with Miss White, and then we'll talk with Hamish. Yeah, I like that order. I think that makes sense. Because I'm trying to like build up to the most revelation. So far, again, Martin Hamish is my lead suspect, but I don't know. They all have strong motives. It could be a combination where Albert and Miss White work together. Like the two of them have a good motive combined. But yeah. All right, well, let's talk with Albert, see if he has anything to say about the new evidence we found. Ooh, okay. We're going to talk to him about the Navy.
Passionate about the Royal Navy.
Yeah.
Passionate? No, not really. I like ships.
Oh, come
that is all.
on.
Are you quite sure? You do not seem to be so interested in
Dude, you can
plants.
be real with us.
Difficult, that's all. My future is here. It has never been about anything else.
Again, his motive seems Albert's hopes. Interesting. What is this evidence? Albert's hopes. Yeah. Yeah, so this is definitely, it's the letter. That's what I would have guessed. Wait, what the hell is this thing? Oh, the God King. Oh, this is the Divine Syndicate's idol. Oh, jeez. That's a little freaky looking. That's something straight out of, like, a Lovecraftian nightmare. So I'm going to go Albert's hopes. That seems like
And
the
yes,
obvious.
I know that the Royal Naval College rejected your application.
Oh, you truly are as clever as they say. Yes, that's correct. And in
Yeah.
fact, my father was strongly against
So
the
yeah,
idea.
Albert and Miss White have a
He did his
strong
best
motive
to ruin my
together.
plans, although I almost did succeed. But my dreams were shattered, Mr. Holmes.
Ooh, man. Okay.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon.
I mean, he's being forthright. Like, he's not denying it, even though we didn't really present any physical evidence. He's like, yeah, no, I did want to join the Navy, but that dream was crushed. So what about it? All right, well, let's see what Miss White has to say about all of this. Including the fact about the bust. We haven't talked to anyone about that yet. And that seems super suspicious that it is literally right outside, like, her work area. Oh, I did not mean to turn around. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's anything. But again, it could have been anyone. It's not like, yeah, it's tough. Because of the way these passages work, a lot of these routes don't allow, like, access to one another. The only two that really do are here to here. So someone could have snuck by. Maybe that's why the layout is so important. Okay, so this is definitely her workstation, right? Is there anything else in here before we have a chat with her? Want to make sure we're not missing anything. No? All right, it's time we talk with Miss White.
Good day to you, miss. You have some very beautiful plants here.
Why, thank you, sir. And good day to you, too. But
Oh, I do beg your pardon. My name is Dr. John Watson.
Yeah.
This is my
We're
good
here
friend, Mr.
investigating
Sherlock Holmes.
crime.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, gentlemen. My name is Margaret White. Excuse me, but
Yeah,
are you
she's the one who had the
Sherlock
money
Holmes, the
problems
great
that Albert helped her
detective?
with.
Yes, I am he.
What a pleasure to see you here at Kew Gardens. Are you working on a case?
Yeah, the missing plants. Yes, the theft of the plants and nothing else. Don't worry about it. Okay, so let's do a little examination. Let's see. We have... What was that? Expensive perfume. Okay. Again, she's definitely like trying to like keep up with appearances. Although she comes from a humble beginnings. Oh. Pink marks. Past malnutrition. Oh, I would have never guessed that's what it indicated. Yeah, she definitely came from very modest beginnings, and she's unmarried. But she has a master's in chemistry. Good for her.
Yes, a theft of plants that took place here a few days ago
Yeah.
after their most recent
Nothing else.
exhibition.
No other things that we could possibly
Oh,
be
yes,
investigating
of
here.
course. I quite forgot about that.
Well, what can you tell us about the
Oh,
incident?
it's quite understandable that you might forget about the theft of the plants, miss. After the tragedy that
Yeah,
took place
oh,
here.
very nice and
Yes.
smooth, Watson.
The
That's a
director was
great
truly
lead-in.
Good man. It is such a terrible
Wait,
misfortune.
What? Everyone says he's the worst. What? Interesting. So why was the Colonial Collection half
Would
empty?
you happen to know why part of the
Yeah.
colonial collection was cleared?
No, I have never been there.
Never been there, but don't you work in the gardens? I mean, let's
Do
ask
you
that.
work here?
Part-time only. I am a biology student at the London University.
Yeah.
I attend the same classes as the son of Mr. Montague Dunn.
That is how I found my
Interesting.
chance to work here for part of my thesis, you
So yeah,
see.
maybe she doesn't have a
It
thing going on
is
with
a
Albert. She has a
great
thing
honor.
going on with Montague. So what's your relationship with the director like?
How well did you know Mr. Montague Dunn?
He was a master, a great leader. I saw him almost as a spiritual father.
He had an exceptional
Weird.
nature.
Everyone says he was
Oh, yes, indeed.
terrible.
He was always so active and so optimistic. Very
Yeah.
nice to me. Although he could behave harshly towards his son.
Yeah, pretty
Why
harshly.
so?
He loved his son dearly and wanted the very best for him. It made him extremely
I don't know if
demanding.
that's true.
Albert, who is naturally shy, suffered because of it.
Have you ever heard of the Divine Syndicate?
The Divine Syndicate. Does that name mean anything to you?
I
by
mean,
any
it's a
chance?
pretty out there
Not
thing.
at all. But it is a very pretty name.
It is. It is. So how did you get in?
Most of the doors in Kew Gardens are locked. Do you have a key to this room?
Oh, yes. Albert gave me a set of duplicate
So he wasn't the
keys.
only one who had
He agreed
access.
I might
Darn it.
carry out my studies without
So everyone has
disturbing
equal
him.
access to all of
It is
these
only
buildings.
temporary.
Darn.
Thank you, miss.
Interesting. So we've met Miss White. So what else is on our objective list now? Let's see. We find the stolen plants. We still haven't done that yet. And find the plant that was used to kill him. I'm assuming those two things are connected. Oh, we need to gather information on Montague Dunn. Oh. Interesting. I think we missed that. Now, find the plants. That's curious because I thought we found the plants over in the fire here, but maybe not. Let's poke our head in here one more time. Maybe something changed? Yeah. I thought it was the
plants were set alight.
No. Again, very odd to be burning all this stuff in a goddamn botanical garden, but, you know, I'm no expert. Maybe it's good. Maybe the plants like the noxious fumes. All right, so there's only one more person here that we have not talked with yet, but we still have not found anything about the Montague Dunn info that was in the checklist. So let's go back to the offices, I guess. I'm assuming that was the other door. The one that was on the office. So there's the door that's right around the corner here, and then there's one to the left of it. I'm assuming this one goes to Dunn's office. Yeah, there we go.